Hello everyone, I'm Cory Bretz, and I'm Vice President of the CSL Yaletown Board of Trustees. You can pull it right down, Tom, thank you very much. And I feel very honored to be part of this global movement of like-minded, open-hearted people who are making this world that works for everyone. I feel like I am part of the solution, not just adding to the problem. I feel like the time I give and the money I donate is paying it forward for a better world. Our CSL Yaletown board is where we do the business of our center. It's the place to care for our center. And we help it move forward. Without our board, none of this would exist. We've had amazing board members in our first 2 years. And coming January 22nd, 2017, we're going to host our second AGM, Annual General Meeting. And we'll be voting in a new board. We've got room for a few more loving souls. We do need you. And we know that your time on our board at this spiritual center will help you evolve in ways that you can't even imagine yet. If you'd like to be considered for nomination, please submit your resume to one of the members of our nomination committee, and that's either Missy Christensen or Reverend Karen Wilson or myself, Cory Bretz. And for those of you who actually want to have a vote, you got to be a member. The price of membership at CSL Yaletown is $20. That's 4 Starbucks coffees. Actually, it's more like 3. So what you want to do is you want to fill out one of these donation envelopes, write the word membership across the top, and make sure there's $20 or more in there, and you will be a member. So you can vote on January 22nd. So I've got a whack of these envelopes here. Look me up afterwards. You want to get this taken care of. We really appreciate that. I just want to wrap up this talk with something. You know, in the last 2 years, we've done some amazing things here. I remember standing down at Sunset Park in the summertime, and we figured that we hugged, in the space of about 3 hours, 1,500 people. Who was here for that? Yeah. We were out there giving out love. You know what else? In the last 2 years, 1,800 minutes of cross-cultural spiritual study has gone on here. 3,600 minutes of shadow work, 10,000 minutes of affirmative prayer support, 12,000 minutes of meditation, 108,000 minutes of focused spiritual reading, meditation, and study. And in total, that's 135,800 minutes, or a total of 110 around-the-clock days of positive spiritual practice that is improving our world. Raise your hand if you were part of those minutes. Yeah, bless you, bless you. And so, the other thing you probably don't know, or maybe you do, as a community, we actually give back 2.5% of the money that winds up in our bank account. We give it back to other organizations. Right now, we support the Vancouver Friends for Life Society, a nonprofit organization that enhances the wellness of individuals who are living with HIV, cancer, ALS, and other very serious illnesses. The holistic health programs offered by Friends for Life Society, they nurture the whole person and not just the disease. And to those of you who have been generous with your time, your talents, and your treasures, we thank you. But you also need to know the truth. As a brand new center, just moving into our 3rd year, we need to have predictable budgets to be able to maintain and continue our programming, our courses, our outreach, our equipment, and to support other people in need. So we've created the Intentional Giving Program so that you can easily donate regularly online. We should have a slide up there, Tom. Have you got a slide for this for me? So when you visit cslyaletown.org, there you go, you'll find a page that looks like this. It's cslyaletown.org/donate. You'll be able to select a giving plan that works for you. You can choose a preset amount that you'd like to give either monthly or weekly or even annually. I just went online and did this myself. So there's a little slider on the left side there where you can actually choose your custom amount, your birth date or whatever you want. On the right side, we've actually pre-programmed some amounts for you there. So you could choose to be in the home circle and give $100 a week. Now, you get to decide how much abundance you have in your life and how much you can give. But we are so grateful for your gifts. I want to be really blunt with you. We cannot run our center with the money that comes in the basket each week. We're so grateful for it. It's just not enough. To run a center like this and to create a program that runs every single Sunday that is thinking globally but acting locally takes more than that. So I ask you to dig down deep into your heart and decide how much this matters for you and how much you want to have this here for you every Sunday. Even if you don't show up every Sunday, it's still got to operate for it to be here for when you come back. So I ask you to consider CSL Yaletown and your charitable giving plans for this holiday season and for 2017. We are here for you, and we are in support of an ever-expanding positive consciousness that can truly change the world. Thank you for your giving, and thank you for listening.
I know it's hard to talk business.